start again. It's a rich thing.
What is Guanin, peeps? What is Guanin? It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are, or even Grand Rising, as I'm trying to say now. But what is Guanin, peeps? You know what? I started pulling cards for myself this morning. And I thought, I've got to take this further because that's deep. So if you are here, and you are Ride or Die, welcome or welcome back. Or if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do a video. Before I carry on and before I forget, because this is deep the hell. So, I pulled this angel card for me because I like to pull angel cards sometimes. And I got this deck, and although it's not a new deck out there, it's a new deck to me, and it's got all the saints and everybody else, but in a modern version. And today I pulled this card for myself. I pulled this card for myself, but I thought I've got to give this to the collective because this is Saint Bridget, and it's all about the fire, the passion, and the actual growth. Now, if you didn't know, I did do a little bit of research on Saint Bridget, and she was originally one of the goddesses for the Catholic Church, apparently. But she was taken over by the pagan sect, if that makes sense. So she is the saint for the 1st of February, apparently. But she was the one that is about the fire, the growth, and the passion, you know, or she was the one that you went to if you needed these things in your life. Now, immediately, all I kept thinking about is the times that people told me that I could never do things, that I could never be nothing, that I shouldn't do what I'm doing, and I succeeded anyway. And it was this kind of state that you needed in your life at that time. Okay, that actually showed you the way. You may not have realized it, but it could have been one of your angels that said, let's enlist this ascended master. Let's enlist this ascended mistress to help out with this situation. Because 9 times out of 10, when people do these things to you, it's out of fear. It's out of fear of you being better than them. It's out of fear that you will succeed where they failed. It's out of fear. Do you know? And fear is nothing but the devil. If you was to live in fear all the time, be this, you know, read so conservative that you wouldn't do things. Live in regret. I'd hate to be on my bedside, in my bed, you know, on my deathbed rather, and having all these regrets because I let fear set in. Do you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. I said it to my peeps all the time, especially my Patreon collective. Big up the Patreon gang. But feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And this is why this is here, because someone might have hindered you. Now, I couldn't leave it there, so I thought I'm going to start pulling for the collective because this is a message for somebody. And all I got the toil and labour. Now, for me, this card is all about doing things over and over again. And/or is somebody now bored of their situation? They're just on Groundhog Day. They're just living on Groundhog Day. And this person could be thinking of you, or you could be. Now, you know, flip it, switch it, twitch it, take it how you want to take it. It could be man, woman, non-binary, same sex. Okay, energy is energy. If it's you or your person, take it how it resonates. Okay, but I'm just going to talk it how I see it. Okay. Somebody feels like they're in Groundhog Day. Is it because you're living rent-free in this person's head? But they know that you've made a judgment about them. This is the adjudication. They know that you made a judgment about them. And that judgment was, do you know the main male is the distorted masculine? Okay, is somebody who's just not balanced, or they're just wrong, or they're just the type of person you shouldn't be associated with. It's almost like you've made this judgment, and part of the reason you made this judgment was because you felt stagnant with this person. You felt unstable with this person. You felt like that they were making you stagnant and holding you back. Okay. And the minute you release this person, it turned into something else. Because guess what, people? At the bottom of the deck is marriage. Now, in this deck, yes, it's about marriage, it's about commitments, but sometimes it's also about contracts. And it's also about people that you might have had a contract with. Now, I don't know if you know how it goes, but Spirit sent us here with a contract, and you're to fulfill that contract before you can move on to other things. Okay, and maybe you had a contract with this person, and that contract was the twin flame soulmate soul tie connection. But if they're in this energy, all it's going to happen is that your frequency is just going to be higher than theirs, and therefore you will never meet in the middle with this person. You will never meet in the middle because it's an imbalance. Maybe in the past they even breadcrumbed you. You made a decision because they breadcrumbed you. They wasn't being balanced with you at all. And if it's one thing, if it's me, personally, I'm going to say me personally, that's the one thing I hate is imbalance. I think everything is balanced. There should be an equal exchange. Whether you're working for something, you're getting something back. Whether it's, for example, I'll do a reading. I expect to be paid for that reading because that is balance. I don't expect to be doing it for free because you're just draining my energy. It's energy at the end of the day. So money is energy. Money, I don't know if you know that money is nothing but energy. It should be used as a tool and should never be looked at as evil. Money is not the root of all evil. It's what you do with the money that is the root of all evil. And this is what people don't seem to understand. So balance is balance, people. And if this person's not balanced with you, you can't fulfill the contract with them, can you? So as a result, people, you're no longer in expectations. You see this in reverse. Now, in this deck, sometimes people don't read the booklets that go with them. But you see, when you see the expectation card, it's like, this is somebody who's waiting up to 6 months or more for somebody to do something. They're in expectations of something. And in this deck, it's 6 months, but no more. Okay, so you've decided, okay, and it's in reverse now. It's not even in upright. You've decided that there's no more of this waiting around for this person to come correct. There's no more of this. You're moving on from this situation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix some cards quickly because that was deep, people. I just had to get it out. And I say all that to say, this person just stunted you. And this is why she is here with encouragement for today. And I mean, this is not only my story, this is somebody else, because I'm not saying that all of this is my story, but that card felt significant to me personally, because there's people that's always said to me, you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You never do what you do. I always did things. For example, and I might have mentioned this to some people, but I've got a degree in IT, but I did it because I'm an old bird really, but I did it when it was hardly any women in the field. And people used to say to me, why are you going back to college to do that? Why are you going to university to do that? Do you know, it's a male-dominated field, but I'm telling you, women in the field at that time was much needed, because I went on a help desk and it was just nothing but men and myself. And basically, everybody would phone and say, is Val there? Because I would explain it to them in lay terms. Well, men will just do the job and or not explain it or make it complicated when there's no need to make it complicated. So as a result, all the people on that desk used to call me and say, is Val there? Because I didn't patronize them either. You know, so I say all that to say, don't let nobody put you in that fear mindset, that lack mindset. Don't let other people dictate to you what you should be doing from what you shouldn't be doing. Because here, and I say all this is somebody who's looking at you bossing up, that you're no longer in expectation for what they have in store for you, because you're no longer in that lack mindset. You're no longer in that fear situation. You're no longer taking people's words for gospel. You're no longer being in innocent eyes. You're using your third eye. And you're seeing things for what they really are, because if your third eye is open, you're seeing the world in a different place. Let me tell you. So I want to know why these cards are here. So Spirit, give us a message. I'm not going to drag this out, people, but this is deep, so I had to give it to you. So Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Thank you for your guidance, protection, assistance. Please give me the message. What messages do you have for the collective? Please tell me. Why is these cards here? Why is it there's somebody who's in Groundhog Day? You're probably living rent-free in somebody's head, but they're going through Groundhog Day and regretting what they did. Whatever that is in the background, I'm not going to talk about that because I'm tired of talking about that. But you made a judgment. You made a judgment. This person wasn't ready for you. They're not ready for you yet. No. Where did that song come from? Because the thing is, they had you where they wanted you and left you with expectations, and now you're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting anymore on this unbalanced, distorted masculine. You know, it's in masculine energy, but flip it, switch it. It could be a distorted feminine. You take it how it resonates. It's energy is energy. Okay, and look, I'm opening the deck now. Somebody planted their seeds in the wrong place and now they're in regret. You understand what I'm saying? You getting what I'm getting, collective? Because this is ridiculous. Let's see what else is coming out. Yeah, somebody's now feeling rejected and feeling the loss, feeling the pain of all this because they did what they did, okay? Tried to make you feel small, tried to make you unworthy, and now they want to come forward to you. And I keep getting this message. Do you know what? I keep getting this message of these people holding them back, even though they want to come forward to you. They really do, because look at this miserable face. This person is going through Groundhog Day. They're just looking even ill. This is the King of Cups. This is somebody who's tired of holding back how they really feel. Or how they really, you know, they want to give you this cup, but also, this is like, cry me a river. Somebody wants to cry a river because they're just like, they picked whatever they picked over you, made you try to make you feel small, unworthy in a lack mindset. But you bounced back. Let me tell you something. If you have to heal yourself from a situation, if there is nobody there to heal you from that situation, whatever the situation is, whether it was a love situation, heartbreak, loss, whatever, and you had to come out of that gutter by yourself, you're a strong mofo. You are such a strong person because no matter what happens after that, you bounce back. Do you know how emotionally distraught it is to be heartbroken sometimes? People don't do something to understand. And this is why some people lock away, like this character here, tries to lock away their heart and throw away the key, but you can see the pressure and the strain with this person. And that's what's happening there. The pressure and the strain is too much. They want to offer this cup. They want to come forward with this stable beginning because they realize who you are now. You're nothing but abundance, stability. And it doesn't have to be about money either. It could be about the mental state, about you being the stable one, no matter what happens. No matter if the foundations are rocky, you will find a way out of it because you bounce back from everything. Wow. But I want to know why this person, why? Is it you rejecting this person or you feeling rejected? I want to know what it is about this Four of Cups. Okay, so please give us the message, Spirit. I'm just going to see why this rejection is here. Why is this rejection is here? Because they don't know how to come forward and apologize. They want to desperately. But the message I'm getting here is that you might even reject their apology, their small emotional gesture, because they're not matching your energy. They're not matching your energy. What I want, peace, what I want. They're not matching your energy at all. Why is the Page of Coins here? Why do they want to come forward now? Why didn't they do this before? They're at a crossroads, that's why. This person's at a crossroads. What is their crossroads? The fact that they're struggling to actually bring out their emotions, that they're being imbalanced, that they're being a distorted energy. Do you know what I mean? They're being a distorted energy, full stop. So here's what we got here, people. Somebody who should be coming forward, but they feel like it's almost like they're in victim mode and they don't feel they should be apologizing. They feel like you should be apologizing for leaving them. Wow, this is the message I'm getting. Where they're living is just not, it's just a rocky foundation. This is in a good day. And upright, this is a cold, stark reality. But in reverse, because this is like a logic. This is like logical. This is like cold, unfeeling. But in the reverse, somebody's really going through it. I'm telling you. This is the House of Swords. This is the Palace of Swords. This is somewhere where it's kind of like, for me, it's going to be cold, stark, and unfeeling, and unfriendly. But in reverse, it's even worse than so. And sometimes it's about communication. It's about the loss of communication, the loss of, people leaving this situation. It's in reverse. People leaving this situation. Someone being left alone in their own thoughts. Do you know what I mean? Someone's been left alone in their own thoughts. And now, do you know what I mean? It's now they want to do this give and take. Here's the Six of Pentacles. It's now they want to do this give and take because they're feeling the loss. That was all to do with the page. I flicked that on the page. So why is the King of Cups here now? Please give us the message. Why is the King of Cups here now? Yeah, because they know they were sneaky in the past. And you know what? Do you know why this sneakiness has come out here with this King of Cups? Because I'm clarifying the King of Cups now. This person was deceiving themselves that they could hold back from you and you not realize they're holding back from you. You get what I'm giving, people. You get what I'm giving. Okay? You get what I'm giving. This person was just being deceptive with you, and they might come back to you and still in this deceptive energy. But some people are going through karmic cycles and they don't realize they're going through karmic cycles. This person, you might say to yourself, I'm going to give them one more go because you can see that they're going through it. But really, they're just coming back to test the waters to see if you will take them back and to see if they can play these games with you all over again. So please be wary, people. Because I'm already seeing somebody that I know that I've already done a reading for, and they've gone back to the same old thing, the same karmic cycle, even though, and dare I say it, there was abuse involved. And this is what this is about, the deception. Wow. Okay, see, look, somebody was doing some darkness. Were they trying to manifest you in the wrong way? I mean, at its simplest core, this is just manipulation. But at the deepest core level, this is about dark magic. This is about dark magic. Don't tell me this King of Cups was holding back and trying to see the results because they laid some foundation which they thought was going to come to fruition, and it didn't work because your third eye is open. You are a divine one. You are a spiritual one. Your intuition kicked in. You was told to protect yourself. You were downloaded that message to protect yourself at all costs. I hope you're wearing your crystal, them. I hope you're clearing your aura and protecting your aura and your space, protecting your energy, because this is about darkness. And I don't want to talk about black magic. I don't want to talk about voodoo, obia, whatever you want to call it from what dark magic. Do you know? Dark spiritualism. Whatever you want to call it. Please be wary, people. Please be wary, because I'm telling you, there's something dark going on. Because look, whoever this person is, they're being hindered from coming forward to you right now. With some of you, they've been there, they've been there, come back. They're just trying to keep you happy right now. And then they're going to come with deception. And if they've been abusive, why have you gone back there? If they've been abusive, why are you gone back there? Because that is not a divine counterpart. Trust and know and believe. You may feel so, but it's karmic. Some of you, it's a karmic soul tie. It's a lesson you need to learn. And it seems like you're learning that lesson over and over again. So if they've been abusive, either physically or mentally, why did you go back there? And this could be spirit stopping you going back there, stopping this person coming forward to you. Trust and believe. Is spirit stopping this person? I'm going to get one more card out just to finish this off because this is ridiculous. I couldn't help myself. Look. This is the Hierophant in this card. This is the Hierophant. You've been stopped. There's two things here. The first thing is that you realize who this person is, and although you might have loved them, although you might have felt the pull towards them at the time, they're just not stable and they're not reliable. They could have been a divine counterpart, who's to say, but they're not stable, they're not reliable. And I'm going to repeat myself for the third time. If they have been physically or mentally abusive, why are you back there? Why are you back there? Okay? I don't condone any kind of, especially physical abuse of any kind. I'm just shook. But anyway, I'm just really shook. But anyway, here's what I've got here. here's what I've got here. This is the Hierophant. So I was saying, you've come to a higher learning, higher standing, higher understanding, and spirit. These are two cards of spirit. When you see Major Arcana, this is two cards of spirit. Spirit is literally stopping this person coming forward to you. This is in some cases, okay? This person, no matter what they do, they're going to be stagnant with you. They're going to be unstable with you. They're going to be in, thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Oh, can you hear that noise? Oh, wow. Is that coming from outside? Anyway, you can hear that, people, but what the hell is going on? Anyway, like I said, these people might have been stopped, but you've also come to an epiphany that you need to step back from this person because you're on a different frequency. So, people, I'm going to leave it there. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell, because I've got to go. Because Spirit is saying it's time to stop now. It's time to stop. And I know it's a short one. It's a short and sweet one. But I'm telling you, that message started off for me, but it's an actual fact, a message for the collective, that you need to understand that don't let nobody stop your flow. Nobody put you in fear. Nobody put you in a lack mindset. Subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. And so until next time, take care, people.